winery friends, Tonda the wine lady here at Middleburgh Winery for this week's Wine Wednesday on Cabernet Franc. Cab Franc is a vinifera. That means it's an original grape, okay? Not bred per se. So it was originally established in the southwestern parts of France in the 17th century and then became more prominent and expanded throughout France in the 18th and 19th centuries. Eventually, it became popular in California, and in the 20th century, it was one of the most planted grapes in California. And then more recently, it came to the Finger Lakes and Long Island in New York State. Being a vinifera grape, it is not cold hardy. So it's not a cold climate grape like the hybrids that we have planted here. But we do have it planted here, and we're quite proud of the fact that we were able to grow it here. We planted it in the first vineyard as we prepared to open the winery. We put 100 plants in, got one harvest off of it, and then we had a really cold winter, and the roots were not established enough, so we lost all 100 plants that we replaced with Corat Noir that spring. But then we needed a second vineyard, so we said, let's give Cab Franc another try. So we planted another 100 plants, and we are taking very good care of them in the winter. We extra mulch them and try to baby them a little bit. So in 1997, some DNA testing was done. Cab Franc is a parent to Merlot. So if you like Merlot, you may like Cab Franc. It's also crossed with Sauvignon Blanc. Sauvignon Blanc to make Cabernet Sauvignon. So it has a little less tannins than Cabernet Sauvignon, which gives it a little smoother mouthfeel. So if Cabernet Sauvignon is a little too acidic for you, a little too harsh on the tongue, you also then might like the Cabernet Franc. Characteristically, it has a green vegetal nose that gives also notes of raspberry and black currants. Ours, you get this nice vanilla bean nose. And of course, what that leads to is a little bit of vanilla bean on the tongue. And then that, instead of plain raspberry, I get black raspberry. So that little deeper black raspberry flavor at the finish makes this a really great wine for any of your typical red wine meals. And I know we're coming out of red wine season, but I still go to this on a nice summer evening. So come on out to Middleburgh Winery, give our Cabernet Franc a try, and hope to see you soon. Cheers for the weekend.